He is one of the top arms in the country, and it is a good thing that he is going to Ohio State. There are plenty of top arms in that room. He is the number 3 quarterback and number 3 player nationally. Tavien St. Clair is the top player from the state of Ohio with a 99 rating. He was described by our director of scouting, Andrew Ivins, as a multi-year starter for a college football playoff contender. Yeah, I think that would qualify for Ohio State. So let's go ahead and welcome on the 5-star quarterback, Tavien St. Clair, to the program. Tavien, we are so happy that you have joined us on, I'm sure, this very busy signing day, but maybe not for you, man. You have been committed to Ohio State since June, and you really shut down your commitment from there. Why were you so solidly invested in becoming an Ohio State Buckeye?
Well, I think for me, just first and foremost was just growing up my entire life being a Buckeye fan. Being 50 minutes down the road from, Ohio State it gave me the opportunity to be at the campus a lot, see everything it had to offer. And it didn't take long for me to figure out that was the place I wanted to be.
I know that this is a dream for you to be able to suit up for the Buckeyes, but man, looking at this quarterback room, it is absolutely loaded. How do you plan on going in and proving yourself early on?
Yeah, me and the coaches, we talk about it all the time. It's just, if you come to Ohio State, you're supposed to be with the best players and be the best player in the country. And so, it's nothing new. Me and the coach talk about it all the time, just coming in, compete from day one, because that's what Ohio State is. It's just competitive excellence, and that's what we preach. And so that's what we're all about in the quarterback room.
Tavien, I'm curious, just from a standpoint of I'm never going to experience what you experience, and that is being a top-flight quarterback and a top-flight recruit, which means that you went all over the country and you had all these people telling you exactly what you wanted to hear and telling you should come to our school because of X, Y, and Z. But what is maybe the most challenging process of being a top-ranked prospect?
Honestly, I think for me, it was just, finding people that value your time. There's a lot of things that can go on outside of just being a recruit. I think, people always want your time. They always want, to take pictures. They always want to have conversations with you and things like that. And sometimes you just got to find time for yourself and enjoy the process. I think it can get a little stressful if you let too many outside influences in. And, for me and my family, it was big to just enjoy the process and be a kid while it lasts. It'll all take care of itself.
I certainly hope that this is one of those days that you get to enjoy. Congratulations on making it to this point, and best of luck in your college career.
Thank you.
If you want to read more about the massive get for Ohio State and Tavien St. Clair and this entire Buckeyes group, head to bucknuts.com for all things Ohio State. We are now going to head to Nashville to get their take on everything that has happened so far today, because it's not just our crew here in Fort Lauderdale. We have analysts all across the country, and the crew out in Nashville has been holding down the fort with breaking news and all the latest happenings. So guys, what's up?
Well, Tom, let's start to begin to break down some of these top 5 programs, beginning with number 5, Ohio State. When you think about the dust settling and when you think about all the work that has been done to lead up to this point, Ohio State suffered some losses, but they did manage to pull off some wins late. What do you like about their class?
Yeah, it's pretty top-heavy when you talk about the elite of the elite. When you're talking about 5-star cornerback Devin Sanchez, I raved about him early in the show. Just a day-one impact guy, difference maker, special talent. He is going to play immediately in that Buckeye secondary. And then we just had the guy Tavien St. Clair on there. I saw him out in Vegas at the Nike Next Ones event, and I texted Andrew Ivins, and I said, this kid might be the number 1 quarterback in the country. And all he did was skyrocket up the rankings. I am so excited about his future in Columbus. I mean, this kid, it doesn't, Bryce Underwood, Keelan Russell, Tavien St. Clair, you could really split hairs, but I am so fired up about this kid's future. I think he's going to be one of those guys that you talk about Heisman trophies, potential, number 1 overall pick type of kid. Huge win there for the Buckeyes.
That quarterback room is loaded. We heard Emily talk about the riches and just how important it is to be able to add so many pieces. What type of skill set does he bring to that room?
he can literally do it all. And I don't want to overuse that, but he's that guy where he could, if he needed to be at another program, it's not going to be at Ohio State, he could step in and be that guy from day one. He's big, he's strong, he's physical. I mean, he's that first off the bus term I like Cooper and Ivins and those guys like to use. First off the bus, he's got the arm strength. And then when you get to know him, like mentally, he can absolutely step in the horseshoe and just be ready to go day one. There's just something different about this kid that he separates himself from all of the other ones, because Keelan, little light, needs to add a little weight. I mean, Bryce, it's really, and even Bryce is will pack on some pounds. Tavien is ready for that next level to be the guy.